welcome to day one. We're starting day one with a foundational piece, and it's simply how do we structure our goals? This is a way to structure an effective goal. An effective goal has a starting point, it has an ending point, and it has a timeline. How long will it take me to get to point A to my conclusion, which is point B? And so the proper structure of a goal is going to be very important for this entire process of getting clear on what we want. And so today we talked about the equation of a goal. I will do from point A to point B by when. Now it's very important that when we structure our goals, we structure them in the positive. That means I will or I want, as opposed to I don't want, or I don't, or I won't, or anything like that in the negative. We want to always structure it in the positive. I will. Why is that? Well, if I tell you not to think about a car, what happens? The first thing you did in your mind is you thought about a car, and then your mind said, no, now don't think about it. And so the brain doesn't understand a negative command like that. It automatically goes to that key point. And so what we want to do is we want to teach our brains to focus on that key point. Now there's a part of the brain called the reticular activating system. It's in the back of the brain, and that acts as a filter. Have you ever noticed that when you purchase a car, now all of a sudden everybody on the road has your car? It seems like they ran out and got your car right after you got it. Well, that's not actually the case. The case is that car has become, or that filter has now opened your mind up to that car, and now you see that car everywhere. And so it's important how we structure our goals, because once we structure a goal and we open up that filter, now that filter will allow us to see opportunities, see maybe doors open, people we need to connect to, all the things that we need to have to reach that goal. And so it's a way of opening our brain up. Our brains are one of the strongest computers, the best computers ever created by God. And so there's so much power in our mind that we aren't taking advantage of, but this will allow you to actually take advantage of some of that power and some of that ability that God placed inside of you. And so this goal structure is very important. So we want to make sure that we understand that we're stating it in the positive. We're starting at the beginning point where we are today and the ending point where we want to be, and we're giving ourselves a timeline so we can track our process during it. So this is day one. Hope you grab the information from your email. Start on your homework. Make sure that you're spending time away from everybody else, so that it's just a time that you can really focus in on this, because this is going to be very important. And each of these steps will build on the next. And so you want to make sure that each day you're getting your assignment done, and because it's going to build on the next step and on the next step and on the next step of the challenge. So I look forward to seeing you on day two.